I think we are all aware of the serious economic crisis we're about to suffer. How do you think it will affect to the music industry?
Okay. I think earlier we mentioned about the change in the way that we work. The big change is working remotely, and there are positive and negative results to that. The positive is that the cost of overhead, the cost of running a business, goes down because nobody's traveling to work. We don't have expensive lunches. We can't meet our clients. We don't go out in the evening to concerts because to see artists. So there is a saving of money. However, the cost of not doing that social integration may have a detrimental effect, a bad effect on the business a year from now. So we will not know the damage of what we've missed out on maybe for 12 months, but we do begin to see the advantages of working remotely, like having these kind of Zoom calls, because we are now talking to more people who we know are at home. They can't go anywhere, so I call them, they have to be at home. And then it's a question of scheduling time to talk to them. So whether the benefits will outweigh the problems, I'll answer that this time next year. What I think is really awesome, and I've been listening to this now for many years from Alberto. Spain, I think, is the most progressive in all the European nations of actually making some of your lessons in English. And I know it must be very difficult to learn subjects that ordinarily would have been taught in Spanish to you, to participate in those lessons being in English.
Yes.
Is groundbreaking, because English people are very lazy with their language. Because most people speak English, we don't bother to learn foreign languages. And even being half Italian, I'm very lazy and I don't really bother to learn too much Italian because everybody that I mix with speaks English. And I appreciate that that is the international language for business. But I think it's hugely encouraging that Spain took the initiative to teach in English local subjects. And I think that must be very challenging. And I know there's been debates about maybe sometimes the education went down a little because you had to learn English to be able to learn your own subjects and subject material. And I think that you should have a round of applause, because I think as an EU nation, I think that that's very commendable and well done.
Thank you for your words, Michael. Yeah, I mean it's very tough for the not for the English teachers, but for the math teacher, the physics teacher to learn some at least a B2 or C1 level and teach their subjects in English, and a huge challenge for students who had to present a philosophy project in front of the class and talk about strange people with strange ideas and do it in a foreign language. That's a huge challenge, but we are totally committed to it, and we're pretty sure that this will give them the opportunity to maybe be better prepared in the global market.
It will.
We've been talking about.
If you think also that certainly in America, if you've got Spanish and you've got English, you communicate in North America with everybody.
That's right, yeah.
And whereas if we look at other countries, specifically France, who maintain the French language and don't want to break out of talking nothing but French, their economy will suffer as a result.
Well, okay. Anything else from you guys? No?
Well, we have to get on to our next call at 11 o'clock. But Alberto, listen, it's been a pleasure, and I've enjoyed it, and it's made me think about some questions that I've never been asked before, which is great.
Yeah.
I think that I have to go away and think about some clever answers. Maybe we do this again in the future.
Yeah, maybe.
And maybe I prepare some questions to ask the students.
Okay.
Maybe that's good.